In the beginning, when God created the heaven and earth, the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were day one. God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the water, that it may separate water from water." God made the expanse, and it separated the water which was below the expanse from the water which was above the expanse, and it was so. God called the expanse heaven, and there was evening and there was morning, a second day. God said, "Let the water below the sky be gathered into one area, that the dry land may appear," and it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of waters he called seas, and God saw that this was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb, yielding seed, and the fruit tree, yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and trees of every kind bearing fruit with the seed in it after his kind. And God saw that this was good. And there was evening and there was morning, a third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters abound with abundance of living creatures, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great sea creatures, and every living thing that moves, with which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let the fowl multiply in the earth." So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle, the creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind." And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created him. Male and female he created them. God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that crawls upon the earth." And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for food. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for food." And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.